Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with ball. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters. Here we go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Same guy, Wilson again. He's going to go down right along midfield strike.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
You set it down, score him at the 38.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, sir. Medic. Easy. Right.
First down throw for Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
44, ready. First down, here's Tua. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 20-yard line.
First down from the red zone. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go. Play. 319. Go. Extend. Right.
From the 40 on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Third down, give to Hall. Continuing by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-point game. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Tua now from the gun. Chased out to his right. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Finds his back. H.A. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. All set to send it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. To the line. First and 10. Fields out of the gun. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. Garrett Wilson. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Up. 319.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by DJ Reed. Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot at him.
He put everything he had into this one. touchdown! The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Mostert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields now on third. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. Garrett Wilson, the intended. Receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He throws deep to the left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
A-Chain on the inside give. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Waller with the catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A-Chain again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
H.N. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins looking at 2nd and 1. Tagovailoa keeping it on his feet. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. They'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a jet in some discomfort following that play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. The defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Jets.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. Space on the right. He's got room. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331. Easy.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Second and 8. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Good. Hey, number 3, 9, 6, 10. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Jets.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Fields. Continuing to move past the 45. On the move past the 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Right.
First down throw for Fields. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
West right, sit. Right.
From the 27. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. And all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing for the fame, 'cause I hate all of that. I'm not bringing people that I bet they think I'm a star. Always telling what my way is, they're going too far. Carol follows Darryl and
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Broken through the tackle. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right, come on. Ready.
Achane gets this on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Runs this clean at the 30. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a kick to Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? Right.
They go right back to home. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No much, no much. 320. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here's Hall once more. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Brees Hall hurts on the play.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. 319, just a touch. Out.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time right. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We get it with kids you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're hitting with ways that don't last long. We'll have the time in it.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. 20 left. Here's H.A. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Go ahead.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Woo! I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. Turn off, son. Hey, go.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, son. Sit right.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Desperation time here on 4th. It's caught by Wilson. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, stand. Right.
Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
11. Yep. Right.
Now it's Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2. Fields looking to throw this. It's caught. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
At their own 17-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. His progress is stopped. A nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
They'll stick with AJ. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
There's a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
42. Jets 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331. Right.
They start the drive at home. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 14 yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go. Who's the Kansas? Hey, Cam. Go.
Fields out of the gun. From right side, caught by Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of 10.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down. The Jets take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now Fields. He finds Aguilar. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flush out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. gets loose down the right side. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He's going deep this time. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
Seven oh seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. This got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got bad, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
It's 2 a.m. This got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got bad, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location. Your location.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I coming